think he's gonna do? He can't save it. Right. So that's why you ever see on Instagram where they got it's sad because they got the little kids. Right? He 2 years old. He 1 year old. He got a fitted hat on. He got Timberlands on. Now, there's nothing wrong with the clothes, but look at what they're trying to push. My little gangster. That's my little G. That's my little man. You ever let him be a young boy. You pushing him to be a man. And not a man according to a good standard, but a man according to the standard of America. That they push on us through rap music. That they push on us through the movies. That they push on us to destroy us. See, they're not telling you, oh, train him up so that he can read books. Right? Are they telling you that? Oh yeah, that's my little man. He can read a whole page by himself. They don't want you to teach your children anything of positivity, anything of value. They want you to teach your children every single thing that can keep you under the thumb of their oppression and of their power. You see that? Read. And the wild beasts shall change their places. The wild beasts, when we don't move, when we live and we move outside of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High, we're like beasts. King David, he said, I was a beast before thee. Why? Because you'll eat anything, just like Americans. You'll lay down and have sex with anything, just like Americans, right? You have no love for your brother, just like Americans. If you look at America, right? This is supposed to be United States of America, right? Where's America in agreement on? What do they agree on? They got two political parties because they can't agree on anything. They got the Republicans and the Democrats, right? Do they ever agree on anything? The only time they agree is when it's time to send a black man to war, the Latino man to war, the Native American man to war, so that they can get money. That's all it's about. Other than that, they don't care. They don't even care about their own people because they got these semi-automatic weapons that was not just killing us, it's killing them too. These more shootings is happening in Iowa. They're happening in North Dakota, Nebraska, places where they thought they used to be safe. But because they pushed that negative on us, now the Most High is sending that fire back on them. And they so silly, they so unorganized, they so confused, they can't even agree to say, yeah, we need to ban these so right. They want to say it's my American right. Yeah, it's your American right. Amen. It's your American right, but what are you doing with your right? Killing other people. You got an assault weapon that the military use. Why do you need that in your household? Who you got beef with that you need an AR-15 extendo clip with the drum action? You need a rocket launcher in your house? What the heck are you doing? It's all right to have home protection, but why do you have military-grade weapons in your house? Because that's the confusion in this country. They don't agree. Something else they don't agree about. What they were just fighting over, Roe versus Wade. Y'all know what Roe versus Wade was, right? Y'all gotta know, y'all women, huh?
You said what?
Roe versus Wade.
Roe versus Wade?
Yeah, you remember that? What was that about? It was a law. I help you out. Don't worry. You know why? It's okay. How old are you, little sis? How old are you?
18.
You 18, so you graduated high school yet? Yeah, and they didn't even fill you with anything valuable. These high schools are just basically a pipeline to the penitentiary or to a damn factory.
They didn't teach us what we really need to be taught.
Say it again?
They didn't teach us what we really need to be taught.
Right, they definitely did. Do you know who you really supposed to be called? You the children of Israel. Go, give me Deuteronomy 76. You God's chosen people according to the Bible. And what God said about you, right? He said that you were going to be above all people. But like I said earlier, we're not operating like that. We're operating like below because we don't have an instruction manual. Well, we think we don't have an instruction manual. Well, we do. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He's talking to these people right here, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. God said he chose us to be special. What?
Unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He said he chose us to be above all people on the face of the earth. Now, when you look at us again, we don't move like it. Nobody's respecting us like this right now. You know why? because we're not following the standards and the way of life according to the Creator of heaven and earth. Because we go to church, though. We go to church, we've been going to church, grandma go to church, great-grandma go to church, right? But what have you learned from church? We haven't learned anything. Some of us think Jesus Christ was a so-called white man. Some of us think Christ came and died for everybody. But that's not biblically sound. See, your nationality, your culture, your heritage was taken from you. Give me Jeremiah 17:4. It was taken from you because we didn't value it. We looked at this Bible as just a book written by men. It was written by men inspired by God, meaning what? God used men to talk to us. Because God don't come down here and deal with us. God ain't come on this planet and hug you. He ain't talk to you. He ain't like, what's your name? What's your name? Tay. He didn't say, Tay, I want you to come to Virginia Beach because there's some brothers that's going to tell you more about me. He didn't tell you that. But how you learning about him is because I care enough about you and never met you. And I said I'm going to dedicate myself to this Bible. So when anybody of God's children stop and hear my voice, I can give them the truth of the Bible. Because God, that's what he uses. He speaks through the mouths of his prophets. Okay, read what you have.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
Your heritage. Y'all know what heritage means? What's heritage? There you go, Tay. Come on with it. Give Tay a hand. Pop it up and Tay. America didn't teach her that. And she said it. She bore witness. She said America didn't teach her that. So somewhere down the line, somebody had to deal with you enough to teach you what heritage is. But did they teach you your biblical heritage? Because if I asked you what's your nationality, what would you say you are? What's your nationality? What would you say? It's all right. It's all right. Because it's not a true question. Because you know what? The answers that we have, that they taught us, is not according to the Bible. Because you probably were saying, if you were saying you were right, and this is what most of us thought we were. We thought we were African American, but what you can see is what? That Africa and America was named after people. Do they look like you? Do they look like your grandma? Your grandfather? Your great-grandfather? They don't. So they got us calling ourselves after people who don't even look like us. Why? Because our heritage, read it again from the top.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue.
You know what discontinue means, right? What's your name? Bree. So we got Tia, Tay, and Bree, right? Y'all know what discontinue means, right? What does it mean? It means to stop, right? So it says thou, even thyself, will discontinue, go ahead.
From thine heritage.
From that heritage, from your culture, your lineage, your custom, your way of living. Think about it. Your dress code, you learned that from America. You learned to diet from America, right? You learned how to love and what to love from America. You didn't learn it from the Bible. We wasn't taught that from the Bible. We was taught that from religion, who don't pick up the Bible. They'll tell you God loves, but God also hates too. Did you know that? Yeah, keep reading.
That I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Who do we serve here in America? When our ancestors came here on them slave ships, right? Who was they brought here to work for? Their enemy, huh? There you go, Bree. Clap it up for Bree. Clap it up for Bree. Come on, clap it up. These sisters got some understanding, and we through the Spirit of the Most High. And through the Spirit of the Most High, we pray y'all increase y'all understanding, so that y'all understand how valuable, how special y'all are. But that's what the Bible just said, right? Keep going.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not.
The Bible said that we were going to serve our enemies in a land that we know is not. Now, when you look at that sign right there, that's for the transatlantic slave trade. Our ancestors were brought here on the back of cargo slave ships to serve our enemies. And in 2023, they're not even talking about this anymore. They want us to forget. They tell you never forget 9/11, never forget D-Day, but they want you to forget what happened, the atrocities that happened to the so-called black man. They want you to celebrate Thanksgiving and forget about what happened to the so-called Native American man. Right? They want you to forget about all our oppression, but they want you to never forget what happened to them. Does that sound fair? Does that sound just? Does that sound like the place of your brothers, of people that care about you? It don't. It don't, because everybody has the opportunity to remember their sufferings, but us. What else? How you doing, sis? All right. You got a question?
Yeah, Sister Diana.
How you doing?
She had the question of who is God. Well, she made the statement that everybody is God's people.
Everybody's got it.
Everybody is God's people.
Weren't we all created by God? I mean, everybody can be God. Everybody don't accept God.
Yes, you all God's people, right? He breathed life in you. No life can be granted to any person without God giving that access. He gives the first access, right? And then as you go around, there is a direction of life by the nurture of the environment that you're raised in to promote to either believe in God or not believe in God. So that's where that part lies.
Indiana, remember you said you're going to get 5 minutes.
So what was the question again, sis?
Oh, I had no question.
You said
What?
How you doing? Diane, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, sisters. All
Did
right,
y'all get
now.
flyers? Did y'all get flyers?
I got it.
Check us
I
out. Check out our
told him
YouTube.
that we are all God's people, and he thought different.
Okay, well, what does the Bible say? Is that something that you're saying? Can we find out what you said in the Bible? Because what we are here doing is teaching the Bible.
Right, Genesis.
Okay, what does it say in Genesis?
Adam and Eve. He breathed life into, Adam first.
Well,
and then
let's go there. Go to
Right,
Deuteronomy.
so we start at the beginning, Genesis.
All right.
And then after that, nature, nurture kind of
Right.
environment suits you
Okay.
to either be provoked to believe that God
Right.
is God.
Go to
and then
Deuteronomy
you believe in
32.
God and you are God's people or you're not.
Right. Let's go to
Because
Deuteronomy 32.
God does not exist, and that's where
Check this
atheism
out.
starts.
Check this out, sis. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32, verse 7 and 8. Because what it's going to do is going to kind of put things in perspective. The problem is that a lot of our people don't read it, so we won't know what it actually says, right? So let's figure out what it says. Read that, Deuteronomy 32, verse 7 and 8.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 7. Remember the days of old.
And that's what you're saying. Let's look at the old days, right? Go ahead.
Consider
Hold on.
Firefighters, they win.
Apparently there's a fire somewhere. All right. So it said, remember the days of old. Go ahead.
Consider the years of many generations.
And the funny thing is, your statement is actually what we're trying to tell the people, that they need to consider the things of the past. That right now is not the defining nature that is going to take over the earth, right? Read.
Ask thy father, and he will show thee.
At one time, we had a father, elders, women that would tell you the true history, your true identity, your true nationality, but we don't got that anymore. Watch, read.
Thy elders, and they will tell thee.
I mean, let's be real. A lot of our elders, they're smoked out, blunted out. They have learned every ideology that America has taught them, right? Could you bear witness to that?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's
the
exactly
sister,
what I just told
the sister is on point, right? Go ahead.
When the Most High divided.
So now we're gonna get to the specifics of your statement, if it's true or not. We all do come from Adam. You're right, but there's something that happened when the Most High did what?
Divided to the nations their inheritance.
So he divided the nations up. We all come from Adam, but you see that he divided the nations. Somebody else, give me another reader. Go to Ecclesiastes 17:17. Go ahead, read on.
Even though he divided
When
Hold on. Let it finish, because I'm with you. But there's a little piece that you're missing. He divided the nations their inheritance. Go ahead.
when he separated the sons of Adam.
We all come from Adam, but what did he do?
When he separated the sons of Adam.
So he separated the sons of Adam. And what else did he do? Go ahead.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So this is what God did. He created the children of God, the children of Israel. Then he created boundaries based on them.
That's a problem.
It is a problem.
If you tell people that, that's literally going
Well,
to...
but should we obey God or man?
God.
Okay, so
but you
then-
had to tell people the truth in a way that they can accept that they're all from God. Because if they're not accepting that there's a higher being,
Yeah.
they become the higher being.
Right. But doesn't truth hurt?
Or they start creating cults where they have higher beings, like an alpha.
Yeah.
Whether that is a woman or a man, that person becomes the alpha, the lead
Right.
for that cult.
Right.
It's
We understand what you're saying.
Because this religion
But
right
let's-
here
let-
is perceived by others as a cult.
Well,
but it's not a cult.
anybody
right?
that believes in something unifies,
Right, it's a perception of a
it's a
cult.
perception, right?
Right.
Now, but let's get clear. We only believe in the one creator, and all these men are alpha males. All right, there's not one that's no. We're all alpha males. So let's understand that. Go ahead, read.
For the Lord's portion
Uh-huh.
is his people.
Go ahead.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob had 12 sons,
Right.
and those 12 sons were the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar.
Now listen to this. You go and tell somebody that
Right.
if you're not part of the 12 tribes,
Right?
you're not a child of God.
Okay, now, remember, who
And then
should,
you're going to tell them to believe in God.
who,
right?
who should we obey? God or man?
God divided it. When did he divide it?
Huh?
What did he do after that? Did anything else happen after
yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
But
You cannot go with
got,
those.
no, yes we can. You know why we can? Because the truth will make you free. Right, but you wouldn't know that.
Now, teaching well, first of all, the Bible
Uh-huh.
is has been translated so many different ways.
Okay, hold on a
We need to
second.
go into
Hold
that.
on. We gotta dial
Right,
this
we
back.
gotta go into that
Do you
because
believe
you know
in
the
God?
words exactly.
Hold on.
Discernment and the Holy Spirit will guide you to understand the reading of the scripture.
Okay, I'm gonna let you
That's
talk, and then I'm gonna talk, so we won't talk over each other. So which one is it? You finish your statement, then I'll go.
I'm learning.
Okay, if you're learning, here's the thing. Who should we obey, God or man?
God, but you're reading one part of the scripture where he said that he divided them.
Well,
So
I'm
now
going
if
to
he
your,
divided
I'm going
them
to,
into the 12 tribes, and they realize they're not from Puerto Rico, Cuba,
Yeah.
Colombia.
Here you go, King.
well,
What are you gonna
I'm
tell
going
them
to your,
then?
I'm going to your statement.
Okay.
Remember,
This-
we're
this-
going on a train of thought according to
Muslim
your
here?
statement,
Right.
right?
No, not here.
So you brought
It's
that
right.
statement up. All I'm doing is going to the Bible and letting
So
the
he's
Bible
explaining
speak
right
of
now.
your statement and defining what God said.
Right.
So, like, if you want to jump to another
But God
topic, we can do that
said
too.
In his scripture, we
Yeah.
are all his children. Yes or no?
We're reading it right here. You
Okay.
said that, but what
Yes.
did God
That's
say?
out the Holy Bible.
He divided the 12 tribes for what?
No. What he said was, let's read it again. Because you remember, we don't want to twist what he said. Read it one more
Exactly.
time. Read what it said.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 8.
When the Most High divided, go ahead.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
That's right. So he gave every nation an inheritance, right?
Right.
But is everybody saved?
Oh.
Is everybody created?
Hold
by
on
God?
now. You gotta let the word speak, or else we're not gonna get it. All right, watch. Read.
When he separated the sons of Adam.
Integrated,
Separated.
united.
Separated.
He what?
Separated
To
the
what?
sons of Adam.
He's gonna answer that. Read.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
He gave the boundaries based off the children of God, the children of Israel. It's gonna answer. Let it finish. Read.
For the Lord's portion,
His portion, like if we had a pie here and we said you take a portion, I take a portion, he take a portion. No, I'm not saying it. Let him finish. The Bible is gonna tell us. Read.
for the Lord's portion is his people.
It's gonna answer it. Read.
Jacob is
Who?
Jacob
Read.
is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob was his inheritance. So we're just answering your question to show you God had a chosen people.
That is one part of the Bible where it's Deuteronomy.
But it's
where it
only
says,
so many people, though. That's what it's saying.
Right.
No,
What it's telling us. I'm gonna let you finish, and then we can't talk. It's gonna be chaos.
Okay.
The
What I
scriptures say
believe-
let one speak and another hold his tongue.
Okay.
So I'll hold my tongue this time, and then you talk. Okay, and then you're gonna do the same thing, right?
What I believe,
All right,
I
go
just
ahead.
let you speak.
Go
Go
ahead.
What I believe he said was that the 12 tribes, right, where Jacob stems from, is God's people receiving his inheritance. However, when he says that, it makes it sound as if the other people that are not part of the 12 tribes or Jacob's descendants are not part of his inheritance. Like they can't get nothing. Like basically, those 12 tribes are going to receive everything that comes from God, and everybody else is just going to be rotten. Why would he create that?
Did he say something about
That
12
there is
tribes
only
specifically?
there is only one division: heaven, hell. Lucifer, God.
All right, remember,
Devil,
I can only
Pedro,
answer the question if you let me
Did he say
talk.
something specifically about the 12 tribes when it came to that inheritance?
Right. And that's
He
what
said
we're
that
trying
they
to.
would-
No, I didn't say nothing. I didn't write
He
this.
said the Bible.
No, we're reading out. Right. We're not dealing with none of that though. We would, as for our house, we will serve the Lord. We're dealing with the Bible. So go to Ecclesiastes 17 and 17. Let's read this. So what we're talking about is what the Most High God said, the one true Creator. All right. So what does it say here? Read this.
Ecclesiastes chapter
She-
17.
It's hard. It's hard for her to stomach it because
Oh,
religion.
no. Okay.
Religion.
No.
Religion
Let's go
doesn't
back.
teach us
No.
about this. Religion tells us one thing. Christianity has diluted what God really says. First of all, show me Christmas in the Bible. That's not even in there. Show me that a white Jesus in the Bible. That's not in there. So the problem is when people hear what actually is written. Okay, but what we're saying
What's
is
this
that
word
a lot of
right
people
here?
can't stomach what is being read because Christianity done told them so many false narratives that when we're actually reading it, it's like, wait, I can't believe that. Well, let's read this.
What does word mean right here?
The Apocrypha means hidden books. This is part of the Bible.
What are you reading?
Okay, this is the King James Apocrypha. It's part of the Bible that was taken out. Well, we don't even have to go here. Let's go right
What
back.
these letters mean right here on this?
Correct.
All right. So
That's what I'm trying to
this
understand.
is
like, what
this is
your
an acronym.
definition?
All right. This is the Israelite School of Biblical History, Practical Knowledge. So this is just our school name.
Biblical
Yeah.
School of Practical Knowledge.
Yeah. This is just our school. That's all that is. But we're trying to give y'all the answers.
Right. I know a lot about this.
Okay.
I'm just trying
So
to
you
hear
know
what
you're
y'all
a
preaching.
child of God?
I know that.
Okay, there
I
you
knew
go.
that since I was
Then that's what's up.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. And that's all we're doing. We're just trying to show her, according to the scriptures, who the chosen people are.
It's
Right?
us. It's us.
Go-
We're all God's
It's
people.
us.
But
It's from the
she-
We're all blessed.
Go-
This is
go-
what
go
happens.
to Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Psalm 78 and 5. Yeah.
Alright. So you're telling this lady right here that if she's not a part of one of these tribes,
Yeah.
she's not going to heaven?
What I'm telling her is,
I'm just asking. That's
No,
plain and
that's
simple.
you gotta let me talk.
Yes or no?
Okay.
You gotta let me talk. Oh, yes or no?
Yes.
You want me to answer yes or no?
Yes, sir.
According to the Bible, no, you're not going to heaven.
No, you're not going to heaven.
You know you're not going to
So,
heaven.
so why did Jesus Christ come?
Why did
According,
Jesus Christ come to save the chosen?
according to the
Now,
Holy
let me ask you this.
Pretty sure the Bible says he came for the Jews and the Gentiles.
Okay.
Right?
Hold on,
So
wait.
Let's understand this. Who were the Jews and who were the Gentiles?
The Jews were the chosen people.
Yeah.
And then the Gentiles were everybody else.
The Gentiles
They
were
were a
everybody else?
mix.
Show
They
me
were a
that in the
mix.
Bible.
They were a mix.
Wait, you just said they were
They were a mix.
who then?
They were everybody else.
They were everybody else. So who did Christ come for?
Christ came for everyone.
So show me that out of the Bible. All right, you're going to pull that out of the Bible. Now, while you find that, I'm going to read to you in the Bible, and I'm going to keep teaching the young brother and the young sister. Go to
This
Psalms
is from
146.
1611 though.
Is Jesus part of this Bible?
It's serious.
Sis, you're running. You don't got to run. Let's run to the light, sister. Go to Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Listen to this.
This is not even
Read
in the
that.
Bible, but without
Psalms
Christmas
chapter
children,
147.
Yes,
don't
we're
even
reading
get
out
the
of the
concept
Bible.
of
That's all we
Jesus.
deal with. We're reading out of the Bible. Look, this is the King James Bible. This is no other Bible. sis.
Okay. So Jesus is in the Bible.
That's all we believe in. What you thought you came up to?
But look though,
We believe
I
in
don't-
Christ.
I don't have a tribe.
Huh?
I don't have a tribe.
You're
Well-
not going to heaven.
Yeah, if we don't have a tribe, we ain't going to heaven.
Why would you say you don't have a tribe, brother?
I'm not none of them right there.
What? No, but why would you say you don't have a tribe?
I'm saying because I wasn't introduced to them.
Okay.
Never, ever in life.
That's fine, but people still are brought up with identity and nationality.
Absolutely.
So even though that you might not have learned about it, you still come from a lineage, a line of people. So you might not understand about it, but what is your forefathers? Like, what is your daddy?
My dad?
Yeah.
My dad, he's just a black African American.
Right, he's what they call an African American. Well, those people that are called African Americans that were brought over here on cargo slave ships, according to the Bible, are out of the tribe of Judah. Right? Christ came out of that tribe. They also called the tribe of Judah the Jews. Right? So Judah was the fourth born son of Jacob, and you will hear them say, oh, the Jews. Well, Christ was from that tribe. Christ didn't look like this guy. He didn't look like that guy. That's Christianity. Now here we go. Now color doesn't matter. You don't talk a lie, but color doesn't matter now. See, that's all manipulative game because people don't. The truth matters. So the truth matters. Well, where do we want to start from? Because once I get on a line of scriptures, y'all jump. So I'm trying to go to the scriptures to show you, but if y'all don't let the scriptures speak, then we're never going to hear it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, tell me.
Besides scripture, right?
Yeah.
From all the knowledge that you gained,
Yeah.
what do you believe is the truth?
What do you think I'm doing, brother? I believe the word is the truth.
No, I'm saying though, when color doesn't
What I
matter.
believe is truth. That when you read history, okay, when you believe in history, if you have a little archaeology under your belt, if you even study a little anthropology, the people that were during Mesopotamia, during Abraham, they were all dark-skinned people. The white man didn't come out of the caves till the Ottoman Turk Empire. They would have you believe they're God, they're Christ, they're the angels. They have you believe they're all the kings. They have you believe you were what? Slaves running around butt naked. That's what they would have you believe.
You believe everything is black is the right. That's the right.
No. We're just talking about history, and we're talking about truth. So why does the color matter of Christ? Because it's the truth.
I mean, to me, it don't matter if you was black, white, blue, or purple.
Well, if I said, no disrespect to you, if I said you were a transvestite homosexual, would that matter?
Yeah.
Oh, but why does it matter with you, but it don't matter with the Son of God?
That don't got nothing to do with color.
No, brother,
That's
it
not
matters
color.
if I paint a false narrative of you,
But
doesn't
it's not color.
When you just said, brother, that it would matter, right?
I said color, it don't matter.
No.
But you talk about who I am as a person.
As a false narrative. Now,
It's a false narrative.
okay,
But
well,
it's you can separate the
hand me
two.
this sign right here. Did
Because
you know?
when I say you a white, when I say you're a white man,
Right.
if I say you're a white man, or I say you're a gay man,
Right.
that's totally different.
Right. Now,
Is it?
you're totally right. Now let's
Right.
go. Let's
And
go with
you
that.
just asked me
Right.
about being a transvestite.
And I'm gonna show you why I use that
You
analogy.
get what I'm saying? though?
I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna show you why. Do you know this guy?
That's the white Jesus.
Okay, but do you know the guy that posed for the picture of Jesus?
Never met. I never
Did
met
you
none
know
of them.
do you know the history on him?
What about him? That's the Christian guy, right? Him, right?
Well, nah. Do you know about this man that posed for the image of Christ?
No, I don't.
Okay, then you wouldn't know why I said what I said. Well, this man, he's called Caesar Borgia. He was the second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome. And during the Renaissance period, they used him as the definition of beauty. So they wanted
Him?
this guy, right?
Nobody else.
They're all
Them all-
variations.
that's- okay.
They're all variations of the same guy that posed for the picture
But they all look
of Christ.
different.
But like I said, they're all
Especially
different.
him.
Yeah. They're all different variations. We're not talking about the Hindu. This is a picture to show you different variations of this guy, right? Okay. So when you read about or you know the history on Caesar Borgia, he was a murderer, he was a child molester, and he had sex with his sister. So is that the narrative that you want to paint of the Savior? Okay then, so why does it matter? Go to John 8:32. We all know this. Go to John 8:32 real quick. It matters. So
This the Holy Bible, right?
this is the Holy Bible, King James Bible.
It
John-
never said nothing about Jesus being a child molester, rapist, none of that.
Right. That's So you get it. My point is, you're asking us, well, why does it matter? It matters because this is a false lie. It's like that. You get it now? So now it matters. So why is color an equation now? Because this guy that was put up just happens to be Caucasian. Now it's a color narrative. But does color matter? No, the color don't matter.
You just fucked me up.
Well,
Because this the everyday Jesus everybody look at.
well, do you know according to the Bible how Christ looked? According to the Bible?
Wool hair and some.
Okay, so you know what's up then. Why you acting like you don't know?
You hear me?
Right. Why you acting like you don't know then? What? Why? Read that, John 8:32. Read that.
John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Go ahead.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So the truth matters. Truth matters. So the fact that he's Caucasian, it doesn't matter. That he don't look like that guy. He don't look like this guy. And this guy that misrepresented him is wrong. Why didn't they put up the true image?
Maybe he didn't have crayons.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
You know what? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me say this. If y'all come in a joke,
I'm trying to joke.
okay, all right. Let me say this.
I'm far from a joke.
If we're not joking, we're not joking out here, right? Our people been taught lies for a very long time. You understand? If you and your wife is gonna act like fools, y'all can be on your way. We out here to teach the truth.
First of all,
Chosen people
don't
of the
speak
Most
on my
High.
wife. I can tell you that. You understand?
Listen,
Plain and simple.
if you or your wife are here to
I'm not
play
here to do anything.
games,
I'm asking a question.
you
won't even
understand?
let me talk.
You get what I mean?
You sit here and told
Doesn't
her
that
she's
make
not going to
sense?
heaven because she's not from this tribe.
Doesn't that make
That's
sense?
false gospel.
Listen, doesn't that make sense? Not to play with the word of God?
Of course it makes sense.
Okay, then the antics. Come on, we're not here playing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so right here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Well, wait, you're
Romans
talking.
chapter
She can't
1.
talk over you. Go ahead. No, geez. Come on now, sis.
No, it's me and then him.
No, it's him. He's wanting. He needs to talk now. Go ahead, let him talk.
Romans 1:16.
Go ahead.
It says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone."
Right.
Everyone who believes.
Right.
First the Jew, then the Gentile.
Right. So,
Right.
who were the Jews and who were the Gentiles that he went to?
Were they these people? Were they in their 12 tribes you were speaking of?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Right.
Because he
okay,
said
let's
everyone.
go to Matthew 15:24.
It
Go
said
to Matthew
everyone.
10:5 and 6. Let's find out
It says
who they
everyone
were.
who believes,
I want
right?
you to go to Acts. Let's go to Acts. Let's go to the Bible.
Let's go to the Bible.
Because
please.
Christ gave a specific order, right?
He did.
And if
he said everyone, then the Jew and the Gentile.
Oh, let's go. Let's go there,
Let's
right?
go.
This is Matthew chapter 15.
No, go to Matthew 10:5 and 6 first.
Come. Matthew chapter
Bruh.
10, verse 5.
This is a distraction because we out here to teach our people. But I'm gonna play with this. This is a distraction. This is to wake y'all up because you know why?
So let me ask
They know
you
who
this.
they are. They know their history. They know their rule. But they tell us we dirty, we dope dealers, we drug dealers. So this is a distraction, man. You know what I mean? It's about you. You're the chosen people of the Most High.
See, because I
You
used to be
understand?
that same person. I
So,
used to be that dope
bruh,
dealer. I used to be that drug addict. I used to be
Step
all
back
of
up
that.
just a little bit.
Then
Just a
Christ
little
came
bit.
to
Listen,
me
leave him alone.
and
He's
changed
fine.
me, is
He's
what he
just being
did.
passionate.
Okay.
It's okay.
Christ came to me and
Go
changed
read
me.
Matthew 10:5 and 6.
Matthew chapter 10, verse
Raise
5.
me up.
I'm gonna answer the question.
Okay.
These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying,
Go ahead.
go not into the way of the Gentiles.
So there's a contradiction here. There's lack of understanding because we're reading him specifically telling the 12 apostles. If you read the first verse to the 5th verse, he gathers them.
Yep.
And in the 5th verse, he gives them a specific order.
Yes.
He says, do what?
Go not into the way of the Gentiles.
So why the contradiction?
Because also you need to remember that he also told Paul that you are my chosen instrument for the Gentiles.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. Correct. Which Paul also wrote about 3/4 of the New Testament, correct?
Right.
Right. So if he used him as his chosen instrument to go to the Gentiles, then what's your point? Just because he
Okay,
told them
brother.
12 not to, he told them to go somewhere else. He told Paul,
Okay.
you're my chosen instrument.
God is not the author of confusion, brother.
Right.
He's not going to tell one apostle one thing and then go tell another apostle another thing.
So he didn't
No,
say that? It don't say that in the Word of God?
It doesn't say what you're saying.
He doesn't say that he is my chosen instrument to
But-
preach to the Gentiles.
hold
He
on.
doesn't say that?
was not Peter chosen too?
Of course he was.
And who did he go to?
He went to the multitudes. He preached to 3,000, and they all got added to the
Okay,
list.
but who did the Most High?
And you're telling me that all them 3,000 were just in this tribe?
You gotta let me answer. Who did he? See confusion. It's chaos. No, sis. We're talking here. We're talking.
I just want to tell you that
Sis,
you guys are.
go ahead and read on, Ak. Read on, Ak. I'm not gonna play.
These 12 Jesus sent forth
Because she's not
and
dealing with
commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles,
Go ahead.
and into any city of the Samaritans. Enter ye not,
Go ahead.
but go ye rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
What you're not understanding is the children of Israel was scattered through among all nations. So the specific order that he's giving them, he's not contradicting himself. He's not playing games with us.
Yeah.
He's giving the specific order, and the order was for his people. Go to Matthew's 1:20. Go to Matthew's 1:18. Go to Matthew's 1:18. See what you were taught. Christianity taught you a lie. They didn't teach you the truth according to the Bible. You know why? Because you don't even understand that the 12 tribes were scattered among the people that were chosen.
What's one of the most known verses throughout?
John 3:16. Yeah.
What's it say?
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him shall not perish, but has everlasting life. Right.
Whosoever, right?
Right.
I'm not included in that.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No.
So you're telling me
Unless
I'm not
you're
going to heaven.
unless
We're not a whosoever.
let me
I'm not a
say
whosoever.
this. Let me correct myself. Unless you're the 12 tribes and you come for this seed, no. The whosoever. Let's go to the whosoever. Go to Acts. It was only meant for the children of Israel. While we're going to Acts, go to Matthew's 1:18. Read that. Listen, sis, if you don't believe, you can keep stepping. Go ahead.
Matthew,
You're not dealing. At least he's conversating now with like a human being.
No, I'm.
Read that. No, read that.
Matthew chapter 1 verse 18.
Go ahead.
Now the birth of Jesus Christ was on this wise. When as his mother Mary was espoused to
So
Joseph,
this is talking about the birth of Christ, right? Okay, go to 21.
verse 21, and she shall bring forth a son,
Go ahead.
and thou shalt call his name Jesus,
Read.
for he shall save his people, his people,
Everybody.
his people.
Who are Christ's people?
Who are his people?
Yeah. Well, let's go to Matthew 15,
I'm pretty
24.
sure God said
Go to
I gave them all
Matthew
to
18,
you.
11. Huh?
God said I gave them all to you.
No. His people
He
were the
said
Jews.
that they will not
brother.
depart from me.
We just read what his people were. We hear what you're saying, but he said what? Go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
I just got
Go to
another
Matthew
question.
18 and 11.
One more question.
Matthew chapter 8,
Right. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 18 verse 11.
Read this again.
For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
Who was lost?
I was lost at one point.
Let's read. You're not understanding.
Yes, until
What
someone
you
teaches-
feel
until
and
someone
what the
teaches
word
you.
says is different. What you're saying is different from what the word is saying. Who was lost according to the Bible? Read. Read that. Read.
Matthew chapter 15 verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
You missed something. Christianity didn't teach you the truth.
Oh, they didn't teach me.
No, they didn't teach you the truth because let me ask you this. Did they tell you that Christ looked like this? Go ahead.
I know where Christ came from. He
No,
came
answer
from
the question. Did Christianity teach you?
No.
They didn't tell you this?
No.
So in your church,
Nobody told me
throughout the world, this image is not promoted? Come on, man.
Yes, that image is promoted. They didn't tell me that he was white.
Correct.
Are you
never tell you he's white or
What
black.
the hell color is this guy? Come on, see, hold on.
Let me
See,
ask
this is what gets me with
Let
you
me ask
guys.
this. Let
Hold
me
on.
ask- First of all, Andy, you got.
No,
I have a name.
this is what
My
gets
name
me
is
when
Graham.
you Caucasians.
Caucasian.
Yes.
So now it's based on race.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it
Because you said you were going to be of truth,
You guys
Graham.
are amazing. Tell him
You said that,
Yeah.
right?
So let me ask you this.
Now,
question.
when it
Is
comes
Jesus
to the
black?
truth, huh?
Is Jesus black?
According to the Bible, Jesus did not look like this, and yes, he's a
Right.
so-called black
I
man.
will agree with you that.
Right, but that's not what I'm asking you. I want you to speak truth if you're about the truth. I'm asking you, did Christianity post and teach this narrative
Not to me.
Not you. Come on, Graham.
No.
So you're trying to tell me when you go to church?
Do I recognize Jesus as this?
Yes.
Could I see
the thorns on his
if somebody
head?
showed me this? Yes.
There's thorns on his head. Yes.
Now, why wouldn't you recognize him what the Bible says as opposed to this false narrative?
Where does the Bible tell me?
Go to
that?
Revelation 1 verse
Tell
14,
me.
13. Bro, you're supposed to be a Christian. They were supposed to teach you this.
They don't teach us colors.
Yeah, you know why? Because they want to teach you the lie instead of the truth. They'll put this on the cross, they'll put this in the church, but when it comes to the truth, now it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Color doesn't matter. You told every lie now when we bring out the truth. Oh, why are you guys worried about color? That's manipulative. That's games. Let's read out of the Bible. Let's read out of the Bible.
Because he ain't black or white.
Let's Revelation. He was a rainbow.
No, he wasn't rainbow. You telling me there's only two colors?
Christ, yes.
There's only white and black. That's it.
Where?
Well,
what other colors
what
are
colors
there?
are Hispanic? And what colors are
They're brown.
somebody from
brother.
Israel?
They're brown.
Brown, yeah.
They're-
My skin's
everybody
pretty brown too.
either-
I'm almost as dark as you.
Everybody
I mean,
derived from different shades of brown, except for you.
Except for me.
Yeah, your blood
But
shows
yeah, we all
forth through your
came.
skin.
We all came from two people, right?
Who?
Adam and Eve.
Right. You didn't come from Adam and Eve. Nah. You came from Esau. That's your father.
Okay.
Right. You know the Edomites in the Bible?
Let me ask you this: aren't we under a new covenant?
You jumping, man.
I'm
Come
asking.
on, no.
Are we under a new covenant?
I'm not gonna play with you. Go ahead, go to Revelation.
That's right. I ain't
No,
playing with
we're
you
gonna
no more.
answer the question.
Have fun.
Get back over here, man. Come on over. Face the truth, brother. Now, this is what we are saying. This is what he don't want to bear witness to. And Christianity wants to push this narrative. Go ahead and read that Revelation 1 verse 13. Come on.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 13.
They always want to say like color doesn't matter, but why color doesn't matter when now the truth is being brought out? This has been taught over how long? Are you kidding me? You're trying to tell me y'all don't know that they put this image up as Christ? When you go to church, they don't put this image up. When you look at the crosses, is this image not up on the cross? Hell yeah! I ain't that damn slow. You're not that slow, right? But let's go according to the Bible. Yeah, look up Jesus. Google Jesus. Huh?
I'm just Googling John 8 through 12.
Oh, John 8 through 12. And what does it say? Come over here, Navy man. What does it say? Let's talk.
Jesus spoke to them. Hey, what's all that, bro? I'm Navy.
Go ahead.
Jesus spoke to them again, saying, "I am the light
Right.
of the world.
Right.
Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness,
Right.
but will have the light." of
Right.
life."
Now, do you believe that Jesus was about truth or a lie? Okay. So does it matter what color he was?
No, I don't look like. We don't look like.
But it doesn't. We're not dealing with color. We're dealing with truth. What does the truth say about his image? Does it say he looked like this? Huh?
He was probably super possible, but more like tan.
Oh, okay, tan. What's your nationality, brother?
I'm Italian.
You're Italian. So like from the Roman Empire?
More like along.
Like-
There's like seven.
Like when you say
There's like seven different cultures of like. Italian.
yeah, because there's a lot of
I'm not Roman
Israelites
Empire.
that scattered through the Italians. No?
I might. I did do some 23 answers. I do have some as well.
We're going to show you out of the Bible. Read that Revelation 1:13. Come on.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 13.
Go ahead.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Who was the Son of Man?
The Bible says.
Jesus Christ, brother. This is talking about Christ. Go ahead, read.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Hand me that picture, Ak. So when you look at the image of Christ, let me come out here, man. When you look at the image of Christ, it said he had a garment down to his foot. First of all, he was an Israelite. So Israelites they wear, huh? He was from Jerusalem, right? But he didn't have on a toga, he had an Israelite apparel. So every description, we're gonna go through strike 1, 2, and 3 on this guy, maybe strike 4 and 5, to find out who the hell is this guy and who is this guy. Let's see which one he's gonna look like more, right? So read on.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So according to the Bible, it said Christ had a golden girdle on. He don't got a girdle on. Even if you look at the full pictures, he never has a girdle. He has a sash. So if I'm painting the image of Christ, why won't I paint it according to what we're reading? It said Christ had a golden girdle on when he was seen by John the Revelator. Okay? Golden girdle, right? Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Wait a minute. Strike two. Why isn't this guy's hair white and woolly? His hair is long and stringy. Why isn't it woolly? Why when I painted this picture, I just didn't do what the Bible said? See, this is what I'm saying. If you're a believer in the Most High God, it says, let thy word be true and every man alive. Why didn't they paint this picture as the correct image? So far, why do you think they did that? Huh? Come on, brother. I know you're from the Navy, but come on, bro. You're smarter than that.
I don't
Stop that. A modern take? No. They wanted to teach us white supremacy, brother.
Right.
And just like, let me ask you this. What color is Iron Man? How about Batman? How about Spider-Man? How about the Green Man? How about, yeah, the Hulk? What color is he? What color is everybody? When our children, when Black, Hispanic, and Native American children look at all these superheroes, right? What color are these superheroes? Do they match them?
Miles Morales right there.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for Miles Morales. Yay! In the year 2025, we get one Miles Morales to represent the Blacks and Hispanics. But you guys are everybody. You're Batman, you're Superman, you're Spider-Man, you're Wonder Woman, you're all these guys. What do our children have to look for? Y'all guys, come on now. The reason why they paint this narrative is because white supremacy. That's why. It says his hairs were white like wool. Read on, come on.
As white as snow.
Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
We did his eyes red. He's so dang chocolate here, you can't even see him. This guy's eyes are brown. What the hell? Why are they not doing it according to what we're reading? Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
When you look at your feet, your legs, your arms, your head, what color is the bottom of your feet if you look at your face? Huh? Does it change? Are you all of a sudden different colors? Okay, so the bottom of your feet is the same as your what? Your face. It said Christ was like brass, right? Now, does this look like brass? Right, but check this out, read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
It said Christ looked like he was brass burnt in a furnace. Now tell me you get this or this. Which one you get, brother?
The second one.
Exactly. So why they ain't teaching the truth? Why your people don't tell the truth? You know the deal. You know the deal because you're from the military. It's about control, power, white supremacy, and ruling nations. That's what it's about. Now you just been enlightened. That's a gift. You being a heathen, we just helped you out too. All right? So that's why we out here. We out here to teach our people who they are, their true nationality, their true identity. And if you're a believer in Christ, then why not submit to the truth? Why not tell the truth?
No matter what, I don't look like this, bro. I just listen to the Bible. I don't ever look at the truth.
You listen to the Bible. We just read it.
I know I listen. I get what you're saying. I get it.
But now, let me ask you this. So you say you listen to the Bible. So according to what we just read, it's Revelation 1:13. Are you going to go ahead and tell people the truth now? Would you tell people, hey, this ain't the true image?
He's more like that. Yeah.
Exactly. That's right. That's what you need to do. Go tell these young brothers up in the military that they come from the lineage of Christ and that image that is portrayed is a lie. All right? So I got to use the bathroom. Go ahead.
I gotta go, guys.
Back.